I have grave concerns here in Friedrichshain. This is a family tomb here. Tough read. Troneman. I can read it better here. Oh, Steinman. Emil Steinman. Nice sorrowful statue there. I've never been in this cemetery before. Passed by it a few times. And I don't know if there's anybody particularly well known in here. I mean, a couple, certainly by Berlin standards, local standards. But international superstars, I don't think so. But it looks just visually pretty nice. Small though. Just kind of going up the hill here. And I began over in the park, which is more or less across the street. It's the Friedrichshain Volkspark or Volkspark. And this is, of course, Old East Berlin. So that's a true people's park. And I captured some Soviet-era statues, like very communist themes. That character with the sword. And then I'm not sure what the other one was supposed to be, some kind of a mining town relief. It was interesting looking though. It's kind of ominous. Had a very, I don't know, hellscape quality to it, like Dante or something, where all these bodies are sort of piled up on the hillsides and this craggy rocks and sense of chaos in there. There's an interesting one here. Karl Alst, 1849. When I see stuff like this, it looks sort of post-Napoleonic, just because I associate that with the monument in Victoria Park, which has that kind of green iron look. Some family crypts here that are crumbling. Sort of shield that's down. Stones along the base of the tree. Overgrown. And I'm coming up here now to some, looks like maybe a bit of an older section here with some family tombs. Actually, I think I'm on the back side of them right now. Well, that's all right. It's a little of both, actually. Let's see here. That one looks a bit war damaged. There's a kind of a renewed stone down there in the center. Yeah, 96. Gloom. Little collection here, some very recent. With a nice plaque on the top. This one looks like it's just been painted over. Maybe it was rusting. Klau family, K-L-A-U. Look at this beautiful thing. What a patina on this, holy cow. Kleinstubers. E.G. Kleinsteuber, 1834. Sally Kleinsteuber, 1862. It's on the bottom there. That's a beauty. With a kind of wreath getting placed around an urn. Kind of makes sense. Looks like symbolically the wife has got the husband in the urn, since he died first. August Zune, 1853. He's got this little crypt room, the good echo in it, and it's got a grave of honor thing in there. So August Zoin was somebody as far as the city was concerned. These are all somebodies. Mueller's. Sort of a, I say abandoned, but a displaced one down there maybe, or it just happens to be at the foot of this tomb. Meadow Weber. Interesting variety already. Now I'm getting into some, this is bigger than I thought. Some rusty family crypts. Wow. A lot of iron gates here, iron fences. Lemke, 1950. Or 1950. This is quite a look to it. These columns are about at the end. Oh, there's quite a bit to see here. I'm going to have to double back. These family plots are really overgrown, though. You really can't see a thing in them. Even this one, which is quite elaborate. That centerpiece there. But nothing to read inside. Totally overgrown. Some informationals over here. It's in English. All in German. No luck for me. This one's all fenced off here. Lost its original door. Annie Trobach Schildert, 1902. Annie's place is falling apart here. Looks like it's missing its roof. Hedvig Heider? Heider. Annie's place has got some serious war damage. Look at that. Another one of those where you can see the explosion in the stone. Whereas this one looks like it would have been here and is relatively unscathed. That's another beauty, but kind of missing its plaque. And there is an informational here. Portal. Some of the symbols, because this is where I could use some translation software. This is not far from the center of town, by the way. Before I go on with graves, if I just look to my left, you can see the TV tower in the distance, and that's Alexanderplatz, the very center of Mitte. Franz and Edith Hempe, Walter and Margaret Karsten. Nice stone, nice arch. Something's going on with them. There's some ideology going on here. Here's a big crypt. Ruvalt Schultz family. I don't think we're going to be able to see too much in there, but I will stick the camera in case it picks up anything. It's getting something in there. I think it was vibrating a bit too. I don't know if that's the subway or what. Some big family crypts here. see what this giant one is here in the back corner. This is a whole group here. And there's an informational in German. Selig sind die Toten, something about the dead. Something about work. Quite dark contrast on there. So that's some kind of a grouping. I'll point it at the informational. Anybody wants to take a screenshot and translate German. Johann Jacob Zeidler, 1871. So that's some kind of a group mausoleum. More missing plaques here. You can see how they scored the grounding for that to help it adhere, kind of score the surface. Whole other section back here. Holy cow. Wow. I had no idea. I like the look of this family plot. This looks a little newer back here. Let's see what we got. As the groundskeeper comes around. Yeah, these are looking a bit newer. Nice though, nice garden quality. Look at all these flowers. I like this one here. They got a little bench, little statue. Yeah, 2021. Beautiful color there. Even this tree looks fantastic. We've got some, looks like chestnuts here. It's already turned. The leaves are coming down here. It's only August. I've seen that before. Leaves starting to turn in August around here. These might be unhealthy trees though, I don't know. Or behind some of these crypts, you can see there are like houses back here. Over by this colonnade here, it looks like the damn Parthenon. I don't know what's going on with it. Seems to be kind of blank. Maybe there's some kind of label on the front here. What does this say? No, it's just a family crypt, family pinch. No roof. It was always that way. No access, but you can see the names in there. Amelie Pinch, 1874. Julius Pinch. Might be worth looking up the Pinch family, see where they got all this cash for something like this. It's got a great romantic quality. Reminds me of the painting, the Isle of the Dead, with these lone, I don't know what they are, pines, we'll just say. I was going to say cypress, but not really sure. This is fenced in like all cemeteries around here, but this is interesting because I'm actually like on top of the wall here, so you can Look down and see the traffic going by. Let's see what this one is. A couple of cool ones here. Karl Kuhne, 1888, with the shaking hands. And the palm frond. Jan, or Jan, like Zygmunt Jan. I wonder if there's any relation here. Fritz Jan, Emma Jan, 1889, 1911. But an interesting motif on the top. Some kind of bird women. A lot of modern ones to my right. I've seen the bulk of this place now. There's just another section of family crypts that I want to check out. Family Ende, 1828. Looks like it must have had more decoration than that back in the day. Huh. Same thing there. Albert Deutschmann. The Laschke family, Max Laschke, 1856, 1875, 1911. Nice Christ bust up top. This one's got another informational in German. Something about 1814. Historic Friedhof's Mauer. When you go to look this place up on the internet, it doesn't really have a name. They just call it cemetery. Maybe Cemetery am Friedrichshain. I love the script here. Family Dionysius. Very classical mythology. This is the other side of a wall that I already looked at. Back to it with that beautiful, sorrowful woman with urn, patina. Doesn't hurt to look at that again. Probably the best looking sculpture in here. Best quality of aging. But what I didn't do is I didn't come out over here. Let's see. This is interesting. This gets kind of woodsy over here now to the right. Don't go too far though. This is interesting. Over here it looks like some kind of modern art or Tibetan thing. We gotta take a closer look. What's going on over here? I think it's like this. It's like laundry hung out, but I think there's little messages on it, on each one. It's different, kind of close-pinned up there. It's actually a little creepy out here in the sense that some of this stuff looks very ritualistic, but I think it's just landscaping. There's like these piles here of mulch, but they look kind of Wiccan. And just the way these graves now are in the forest. Something's going on here because there's even informationals out here in the woods. I guess they're returning this to nature. It looks very mulchy, very earthy. Talking about foxes. So there's some kind of nature program going on there. But what caught my eye was this stuff here. This is awesome. This, once again, sometimes it just takes one to make the trip worthwhile. Look at this. I've got to climb this. This looks amazing. What a cool sculpture. Oh, no kidding. I can even get in. It's starting to rain a bit. We even got a nice colorful mosaic up top. This is the Rydell family. But this is cool. I guess it's just meant to be a bird bath. But quite a concept. Lifting the tomb here with the angel. That's really cool. And so there's a little section of families here along the wall. But that's exceptional. Bold. And illustrative. Ugh. That makes a scene right there. I had a feeling it was going to rain the way the wind was kicking up. It's not bad though. Cooling things down a little bit. Amount of damage here. Otto van der Heyden. These are blank ones. Totally wiped out. Just some standard family crypts. Going all around the perimeter here. This one's got some carving. Lauermeyer. And a Jesus. Oh man. I got touched by some nettle thing. My hand's itching now. Oof. Barely rubbed up against something and it got me. Winter. Carl Winter, 1889. Zinc. A lot of damage here. We got a lone profile in the woods. Emil Pritz, 1953. I don't know if that's him. That's what the stone next to it says. This one's just more of a statue with a Cairo on the bottom. I'll just double check the back. Nope, blank. And I want to say that is going to exhaust it here. So I'm getting harried by groundskeepers. Little bulldozers and weed whackers, leaf blowers. And in any case, looks like I'm back on this first road that I came in on. And this nice iron memorial from the 1850s. See a bit of a church steeple in the background, sort of the church that this belongs to. There's another cemetery across the street, but not as old. I'll finish back on this beautiful thing.